Hey, if you're over 60 and you are interested in protecting your brain, lowering your blood pressure, and fighting inflammation, but your medicine cabinet is just full of all these random herbs and supplements and medications and pills, and you'd really like to have a tea that focuses all three of them at the same time, I decided I was going to put together my own tea blend. My wife and I decided to create this tea blend that has the herbs that you're looking for all in one place. So you need to watch this video. I'm going to share with you what the herbs are and what they do. My name is Joel. I've been a nurse and a naturopath for over 20 years, and these 5 herbs should have been in your tea a long time ago. But you see, nobody sits you down and says, drink this, it's gonna protect your heart. Nobody says, this herb is what your pills are trying to do. That conversation just doesn't happen in a 7-minute doctor's visit. So I'm gonna have this conversation with you right now. The number one herb in here that I really enjoy talking about is hibiscus. Hibiscus is the one thing that is routine for blood pressure in research. A meta-analysis published in the Journal of Nutrition reviewed multiple clinical trials and found that hibiscus tea significantly reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressures in adults. We're talking real measurable drops. So here's how it works. Hibiscus contains anthocyanins. It's going to be a lot of information. Don't take notes. Just save this video and share it. But those anthocyanins are the same compounds that give it that deep ruby red color. It's beautiful, but these anthocyanins act as natural ACE inhibitors. And ACE inhibitors are literally a class of prescription blood pressure medications. Hibiscus does the same thing naturally. It relaxes and dilates your blood vessels, which makes less resistance and lower pressure. It also acts as a mild diuretic, helping your body release excess fluid, which takes even more pressure off. So most blood pressure teas on the market are just hibiscus. A little dust at the bottom of the bag, but that's not enough. You need a level that actually counts. So that's what we've decided to put in this blend. Now, this is not a substitute for your medications. This is designed to be taken with your medications, and then as your numbers begin to heal, your doctors will begin to wean you off of your pills. That's how I work in all of my coaching, and that's how this tea also works. If you want information about this tea, you would like a link to get your own, comment tea in the comments below, and I'll get you your link. Number 2 is hawthorn. This tea contains hawthorn. This is the herb most people have never heard of, and it might be one of the most important ones for your heart after 60. You see, hawthorn works on a completely different pathway than hibiscus. Hibiscus opens your blood vessels. Hawthorn strengthens the heart muscle itself. It's been used as a cardiovascular tonic for centuries, and modern research backs it up. A study published in the Cochrane Database of Systematic Reviews found that hawthorn extract significantly improved exercise tolerance and reduced symptoms in people with heart conditions. It improves the efficiency of your heart's pumping action. So it also reduces vascular resistance, which means your heart doesn't have to work as hard and it works better. So hawthorn and hibiscus together hit 2 completely separate pathways at the same time. That's why most teas don't do this. They pick one, and you really need both, and you need both of them at levels that are actually counting, okay? Not just looking good on an ingredient list. Again, this is to be taken with your medication and to be monitoring your blood pressure as you take it so that you don't get into dangerous territory, but blood pressure being too low. The number 3 herb in here is nettle. Nobody talks about nettle for blood pressure. That's a mistake. Nettle is one of the most mineral-dense plants that you can consume. It's rich in magnesium, potassium, and calcium, three of the most critical minerals for cardiovascular health. So remember what we said in my other videos about potassium? It pushes sodium out of the body. When sodium drops, blood pressure drops. Your body is always trying to balance these two minerals, and most people over 60 are walking around mineral depleted and don't know it. Their diet is low in potassium, low in magnesium, and high in sodium. Nettle quietly corrects that. It also has natural anti-inflammatory properties. So chronic low-grade inflammation is one of the primary drivers for arterial stiffness. And arterial stiffness is what makes blood pressure hard to control. Nettle grounds this entire blend with real mineral support. Not flavoring, not filler, actual nutrition. Again, if you'd like some, comment T in the comments below. Okay, I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna work quick here for the last two. Number 4 is lemon ginger. Here's one that surprises people. Ginger is not just for digestion. Ginger contains compounds called gingerols and shogaols. These are potent anti-inflammatory agents. One study published in the International Journal of Preventative Medicine found that ginger supplementation significantly reduced both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. It works by blocking calcium channels in your blood vessels. Calcium channel blockers, does that sound familiar as one of your blood pressure pills? Ginger also improves circulation. It thins the blood slightly, reduces clotting risk, and gets blood moving to the extremities and the brain. So for people over 60 who deal with cold hands, poor circulation, or brain fog, ginger directly addresses the blood flow piece in this tea. And paired with lemon, you get a natural source of vitamin C as well, which is another further support for arterial flexibility. This is why it's in the blend. It's not just for taste, it's for function. Number 5 is chamomile. Most people think chamomile is just a sleep tea. It's so much more than that. Chamomile contains a flavonoid called apigenin. Apigenin binds to receptors in your brain that reduce anxiety and lower cortisol. Remember, it's always about the cause. Fix the cause, you fix the problem. So what most people don't connect is that cortisol raises blood pressure. Chronic stress, chronic cortisol, chronic high blood pressure. They're directly linked. When your nervous system is in a constant state of low-grade stress, your blood vessels stay constricted, so your pressure stays elevated. Chamomile interrupts that cycle. A study in the Journal of Advanced Nursing found that chamomile significantly reduced anxiety and improved sleep quality in adults over 60. And we've already talked about what deep sleep does. Your brain's lymphatic system washes out the waste. You can watch it in my other videos. I talk about it in depth. But it tells your nervous system that the day is done, pressure down, brain on. Now, this blend is called Steady. It's got the hibiscus and hawthorn as foundation, 2 herbs, 2 pathways, and then nettle for mineral support, lemon ginger for circulation, calendula, it has lavender, it has lemongrass, and in part 2, I'm going to go into more depth about all these other ingredients. But if you'd like your 90-day supply of Steady, comment T in the comments below and I'll send you the link.